Hi, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day holiday and took the time to remember all those who sacrificed their lives for our country, giving us this opportunity now to look forward to America's 250th birthday. Today, I want to look back at an event from 250 years ago that not many people remember, and that's the Battle of Chelsea Creek. Think back, we're about a little over a month after the battles of Lexington and Concord. The Continental Congress had only just reconvened, found itself managing a war, and at this time the British control the city of Boston, but they are effectively surrounded by militia from Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Connecticut. Now, Great Britain had the largest navy in the world, the best navy in the world at the time, but they still were in a somewhat precarious position. Boston Harbor at the time could be quite shallow. So to get supplies in, they had to use smaller boats. And again, they couldn't get supplies in from the mainland because of the Patriot militia. Now, at that time also, the city of Boston in the harbor had various islands surrounding it. And at the time, those islands were often used for wild cattle and other livestock to graze and feed, and there were farms there for people to plant. And the British had the idea of plundering those islands to be able to feed their men. The Patriots knew this, so on the morning of May 27th, 1775, several militia were sent out to some of these islands to take as much livestock and crops as they could, drive off other livestock, and destroy the other crops that were available. So later in the afternoon, the Vice Admiral of the British Naval Forces sees smoke coming from one of these islands, specifically Noddle Island, and sends squads of Royal Naval Marines to that island to hunt down the Patriot forces. They arrive and a gunfight on Noodle Island erupts. The Patriots hold their ground and drive the Royal Marines back. They then move on to all reconnoiter at another island called Hogs Island, where they had plenty of hogs grazing. And one of the British schooners, the Diana, goes into a strip of water that they called Chelsea Creek to cut off the Patriot forces. But the Patriot forces continue to stand their ground. Another firefight ensued from between the Diana at sea and the militia forces on the island. And this was the first time that the American Patriots actually used cannon fire to fight the British. And there's another great American character in our history who makes his entrance at this time. That's General Israel Putnam, the very General Putnam whom Ohio's Putnam County is named after. He is one of these great American characters who just has a whole bunch of moxie. He goes right in waist deep into the water, egging his men on and demanding the British surrender. As twilight enters and the tide lowers, the Diana becomes stuck and eventually tips over. The American forces end up capturing the Diana, plundering it and setting it on fire. This is another great example of how American strength and moxie can take down a literal warship of the greatest navy on the planet. If we keep up that same level of character, our country can do whatever it wants. Again, God bless you. God bless America.